Imagine this for a moment. You wake up in the morning, and instead of worrying about bills, debts, or deadlines, you are excited. Excited because every day you are building something bigger than yourself. Excited because money works for you instead of you working for money. That is not just the life of billionaires, it is the way they think. Because here's the truth. Before anyone becomes a billionaire, they first become one in their mindset. Their bank account grows only after their thinking expands. And today, I am going to show you exactly how to think like a billionaire. Not just in theory, but in practical ways you can apply starting right now, so you can transform your mindset, your income, and ultimately, your life. So stay with me until the end, because this video could truly change your life. Think in decades, not days. The average person thinks about their next paycheck. A billionaire thinks about the next 10 years. Jeff Bezos once said, "If you are working on something that can be finished in 3 months, you are already behind." Think 7 years ahead, 10 years ahead. When Bezos founded Amazon, people thought it was just an online bookstore. He knew it would become the everything store. He was already planning cloud computing, global delivery networks, and artificial intelligence years before anyone else saw it coming. That is why Amazon became a trillion-dollar company. It was not about quick money, it was about long-term vision. If you keep watching this video and adopt this one principle, thinking long-term, it could completely change your life. Practical step. Do not just plan for next week. Write down where you want to be 5 years from now. What skills will you need? What relationships will help you? What habits must you adopt? Start today with the end in mind. See problems as opportunities. Most people run away from problems. Billionaires run toward them. Think about Elon Musk. He did not complain about expensive rockets. He built SpaceX. He did not whine about traffic. He started the Boring Company. He did not accept the high cost of electric cars. He built Tesla. Problems are not walls, they are doors. And every door you open could be worth millions. Oprah Winfrey grew up in poverty, facing abuse and countless challenges. Instead of letting those problems destroy her, she used them as fuel. She turned her pain into power, her struggles into stories, and built one of the most influential media empires in history. If you keep watching this video, I promise you will start seeing your own problems in a new light, as opportunities that could change your destiny. Practical step. The next time you face a problem in your life or business, stop and ask, how could solving this create value for others? That is how billionaires think. Leverage, do not labor. Most people believe hard work alone leads to wealth, but billionaires know something different. It is not just about working hard, it is about working smart with leverage. Leverage means using systems, technology, money, and people to multiply your results. Warren Buffett makes billions not by working more hours, but by letting his money compound over decades. Mark Zuckerberg did not manually invite billions of Facebook users. He built a system where people invite each other. Another example, Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba, knew he could not compete with global giants alone. So he leveraged technology, partnerships, and millions of small businesses in China to build a marketplace larger than Amazon. You are watching this video because deep down, you know you cannot keep relying on hard work alone. You must learn leverage, and this video is showing you how. Practical step. Ask yourself, how can I use leverage today? Maybe it is building an online business, automating tasks, or outsourcing small jobs so you can focus on growth. Obsess over learning. If you walk into the home of a billionaire, you will find one thing in common: books, podcasts, mentors, constant learning. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Elon Musk taught himself rocket science by reading books. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading and thinking. The truth is, billionaires do not stop learning once they finish school. They treat learning as a lifelong investment. Oprah Winfrey once said, "Education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom." She used her hunger for knowledge to rise from poverty to billionaire status. If you keep watching this video, it will inspire you to never stop learning, because the more you learn, the more you earn. Practical step. Dedicate 30 minutes daily to learning. Whether it is reading, listening to podcasts, or taking courses, over time, those 30 minutes will completely separate you from the average person. Build networks, not just net worth. Here is a billionaire secret. Your network is your net worth. No billionaire built an empire alone. Steve Jobs had Steve Wozniak. Larry Page had Sergey Brin. Elon Musk surrounds himself with world-class engineers and scientists. Richard Branson has often said that his greatest strength is hiring people smarter than him. His network of talented leaders across Virgin companies allowed him to build in industries as diverse as airlines, music, and space travel. If you watch this video to the end, you will learn the mindset shift that helps you build powerful networks, the kind that changes your future forever. Practical step. Instead of spending time with people who only complain or gossip, spend time with people who challenge you, who think bigger, who make you uncomfortable in a good way. Join groups, attend seminars, connect with people online. Take calculated risks. The average person avoids risk. Billionaires embrace it, but they do not gamble, they calculate. When Richard Branson started Virgin Airlines, people called him crazy, but he negotiated a deal with Boeing. If the airline failed, he could return the planes. That was not luck. That was smart risk-taking. Elon Musk invested nearly all of his fortune from PayPal into Tesla and SpaceX. He could have retired rich, but instead he risked it all to pursue his vision. At one point, both companies were on the brink of collapse. Today, they are worth hundreds of billions. If you stay with this video, you will discover how taking smart, calculated risks can change your financial destiny forever. For you, stop waiting for 100% certainty before taking action. That moment will never come. Do your research, minimize the downside, and then take the leap. Focus on impact, not just income. Most people think billionaires only chase money. The truth is, they chase impact. Apple is worth trillions because it impacts billions of people daily. Google is everywhere because it solves problems for billions of users. Oprah focused on impact, helping people heal, learn, and grow. That impact brought her wealth beyond imagination. This video is not just about money, it is about changing your mindset to focus on impact. Because when you change lives, the money will follow. The mindset shift: do not ask, how can I make money? Instead ask, how can I create massive value for people? Money is simply the byproduct of solving problems at scale. Be relentlessly persistent. Every billionaire has failed many times. The difference is, they do not quit. Howard Schultz was rejected by investors over 200 times before Starbucks became a success. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, was rejected from dozens of jobs, including KFC, before building one of the largest companies in the world. Elon Musk's first 3 SpaceX rockets exploded. Each failure cost him hundreds of millions. Most people would have quit. He kept going. On the 4th try, the rocket worked, and SpaceX went on to rewrite history. Keep watching this video because the lesson of persistence you are hearing right now could be the one idea that keeps you going when everyone else quits. For you, failure is not the opposite of success. It is the path to success. Train your mind to see rejection as redirection. Think abundance, not scarcity. Scarcity says there is not enough. Abundance says there is more than enough, and I can create more. That is why billionaires keep investing, creating, and building. They do not fear running out because they believe opportunities are endless. Oprah could have stayed in scarcity, believing her past defined her future. Instead, she believed in abundance, in creating a new reality for herself and others. If you watch this video until the end, it will shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. And that one shift could completely change your financial future. Replace thoughts like, I cannot afford this with, how can I afford this? One question shuts your brain down, the other forces it to grow. Protect your energy and time. The most valuable resource is not money, it is time and energy. Billionaires know this. That is why they say no to distractions, protect their focus, and delegate everything that does not align with their bigger vision. Steve Jobs famously wore the same black turtleneck every day, not because he lacked style, but because he did not want to waste mental energy on small decisions. And here is why this video matters. It is not just giving you knowledge. It is reminding you that your time is precious and how you use it will decide your future. Practical step: audit your day. Where are you wasting time? Social media scrolling? Negative conversations? Replace them with high-value activities. Learning, networking, building, creating. Now here is the truth. You do not need to be a billionaire to think like one. But if you start thinking like one today, your actions will change. And when your actions change, your results will follow. It starts small. Reading instead of watching television. Investing instead of spending. Asking, how can I solve this? Step by step, you will begin to see the world the way billionaires do. Not as a place of limits, but as a place of unlimited possibilities. So I challenge you, starting today, adopt even one of these billionaire habits. Just one. Do it consistently, then add another and another. Before you know it, you will not just be chasing success, you will be creating it. Remember, billionaire thinking is not about money. It is about vision, courage, and relentless action. And you have all of that inside you right now. Now go out there and start thinking like a billionaire.